अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्रीवासरङ्गपरकालमुनित्रयाप्तलक्ष्मात्मरक्षणेत्युगागमान्तम् आचार्यभक्तिपरिपूतमनर्गशीलं गोपालदेशिकमुनिं गुरुमाश्रयामः. We have gathered here in person. We have been taking this class, Vishnu Sahasranamam and Vishnu Puranam, online because of the COVID crisis. And thanks to the internet and the web and the Zoom and the media, so we are able to utilize the services for our upliftment, for our spiritual upliftment. See, when the Lord, when Perumal, when the Paramatma has given us the body, the tools, the equipment, whatever that we are blessed with, we should make use of it for our own upliftment rather than the downside. So, for example, we are given a boat to cross the river or the ocean, whatever it is. If we are given a boat, if you go and jump into the boat and start rocking the boat, it will capsize, and like that it will happen. You will get completely drowned and there will be chaos. So instead of that, you should keep quiet, keep calm, and go to the other shore. Even Thiruvalluvar mentions Piravi Peringadal Ninduvar Nindar Iraivanadi Serada. Those who do not know Tamil, it means people will cross the ocean of samsaram, the ocean of birth and death. There are millions of birth and death that we take. If you want to cross that samsara sagaram, all that you need to do is to surrender to the Lord. Those who do not will not be able to cross, Thiruvalluvar says. And it is a simple line: think of Him, surrender to Him, utter His names. But why should we do that? He has given suppose He gives us the knife. You can, because we are equipped with knife. What can you do with the knife? You can cut vegetable and cook. You can eat and it's for your nourishment. Or you can cut yourself on the wrist and commit suicide. You can murder somebody and go to jail. But if you are given a knife, you can do anything with it. So we should make use of our body that we are given. The Atma is different from the body. That first we should think of. The Vishnu Puranam that which we enjoyed for the past 56 weeks, the summary of the Vishnu Puranam is nothing but the Vishnu Sahasranamam. For example, the Vishnu Puranam says the Atma takes very many births, very many bodies. It takes one body after the other body. And we attach ourselves to the body and not the Atma. We think that the Deham itself is Atma. The Shariram is the Atma. We think, we are deluded to think, we are disillusioned that the Shariram is the Atma. That we should get rid of. Because this person's Atma is in no way different from my Atma. Whether it is a mosquito Atma or the Devendra Atma is in no way different from my Atma. It's all the same. The Atma is pure. The Atma is infinitesimal. It is so smallest. So there is no difference between one person and the other person. The difference is only in the Shariram, in the body. He has a blue shirt, he has a red whatever shirt, she has a green shirt, and I have mixed shirt. So the Atma takes different bodies. Why do we look at the shirt and not the person inside? We should not dislike, hate, abuse, scold, judge, or whatever, and cause a disliking on the body, because the Atma is same, it is pure. Then why does she behave differently? Why does she scold me? Why does she hate me? That's because of the karma vasana. That's because of punya papams. We are who we are. You cannot ask why the Atma is born as Bill Gates and he is enjoying. Why am I suffering? Why am I poor? Why am I deprived of this? Why I am born mute? So there are so many karma vasanas. Because of that, it is our own karma which leads us to our this birth. So, what is the solution? The solution is to get rid of the cycle. How to get rid of? Again, Trivalluvar. Get rid of the samsara sagaram by crossing the ocean, by surrendering to his feet. So, the moment you think that you are not deham, you are not sariram, your outlook will be completely different. If you ask me, do you follow that? I don't. 99.99% I don't follow that, because it's very difficult to follow. How can I, if somebody scolds me, I get angered, I get raged, my ego hurts. So I jump, I start shouting at them. I should not think that Atma is different, the one who is scolding. This Atma is also the same. Why should I get angry on her? But we cannot think logic when we are raged. So we kamam, krodam, lobam, moham, madam, matsaryam, everything engulfs us. So when you are at a purest state, you should think of him at that moment. So 20 minutes in a day, if you recite Vishnu Sahasranamam, that will take you slightly away from the Dehame Atma concept. Then you should think, if Deham is not Atma, what is this Atma? The Atma is completely dependent as a child, as a darling of the Paramatma. The Atma is his creation. It is if the father as his child, the child and the father relation. In Andal Tirupavai she says, Unnodu Uravel Namakkingu Olikka Variyad. The relationship between us and him or no way can never be separated. Even if I deny, the father will not deny. Only if the son is there, the father is called father. Otherwise he is not called father, he is only a man. So Paramatma is a Paramatma only if the Jivatma is there. Otherwise he is nowhere, he doesn't exist. So Paramatma will feel pleased only if I go to him. Then the question you will ask, then why does he create? Hello? Then why does he create? Why is he creating all this, putting us into trouble? Because it is his Leela. It is a wheel which has got no end and no beginning. If it is karma, when did the first karma start? When did the first birth start? Why did he put me into that first karma? There is no first. It is anadi. It is limitless. There is no, it is infinite births. It goes again and again and again. For a wheel, there is no beginning and there is no end. Similarly, for our births, no beginning, no end. Krishna mentions in Bhagavad Gita, nobody is born, nobody is dead, nobody gets killed, nobody is going to die. Don't bother Arjuna, you are not going to kill the Kauravas. They are already dead because of the karma vasanas. They are anyway going to die. You are only killing the body and not the Atma. The Atma can never be killed. So, when you get that concept, you would begin to realize that you should not attach yourself to the sense organs, sensual pleasures. You understand, material pursuit. We require the Sariram to perform the action. For example, the Sariram is supported by the Atma. The Sariram is supported by the Atma, not the other way. The moment this Atma goes out, I fall dead. I fall like a wood. So the Sariram is supported by Atma. Sariram is controlled by Atma. The Atma says, go to the fridge, open the fridge door, take the Coke, drink it. Then you drink. The Atma, the Sariram will not automatically go if the Atma has gone off. It would just be on the hall, lying down. That's all. So the Sariram is controlled by Atma. The Sariram is the servant of the Atma. But it is the other way. Our mind always goes behind the Sariram. The Manas is controlled by the Sariram. It says, go take one more chocolate, no problem. And then you go. Because your mouth, your sense wants that. Your buddhi, because when you say buddhi, it is my intellect. When you say mind, it says my mind. When you say name, it is my name. When you say body, it is my body. But who is me? The Atma. I is the Atma. You understand? So that's the way we should distinguish. So the Paramatma is the one, is the Atma, and all of us are his Sariram. If you extrapolate that my Sariram and my Atma to the Jivatmas who are his Sariram, his body, Paramatma's body, and he is the Atma, Paramatma, the biggest Supreme Atma, who is everywhere. So we are there to supported by him. We are all there controlled by him. We are all there servants of him. We are all there children of him. So it is he whom we should love, because the Shariram serves the Lord. Shariram serves the Atma, we serve the Atma. But then, if the Shariram does not have knowledge, but the Jivatma has a knowledge, we have knowledge. That's because he is giving you an opportunity to pass the exam. He is giving an opportunity to get rid of this samsaric affliction. He is giving you a chance. Think of me, offer flowers, tell my name, recite Vishnu Sahasranamam, come out of the cycle, come to me. He is giving you a chance. You may ask, then why is he doing all this? Let him take everybody there straight away. Why should he put us into suffering? He is an administrator, he is a leader. He has got certain rules called Shastrams, Vedams. So he has got rules. He says, this Jivatma is born because of the karma which has been done in so many births in the past. So many times it has been done. So he needs to, if he needs to come out, I should give him a chance. He should go to Srinivasa Perumal temple. Even though this fellow is talking, let him listen and then give him a chance. So he is giving you a chance to listen to me and then think of it and come out of the cycles. So that's the way we should think, we should contemplate on the Lord, we should utter his divine names, at least try to recite Vishnu Sahasranamam. At least if you don't have time, like Parvati asked Shivan. Parvati asked Shivan, those who do not have time, what will you do? What do you advise? Instead of Sahasranamam, can you say something else? And Shiva says, Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varane. Just utter the divine name Ram, Ram, Ram. That is equivalent to Sahasranamam. So when I say please recite Sahasranamam, please recite Sahasranamam and do not say Ram, 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 I have done. But please devote some 20 minutes and recite Vishnu Sahasranamam, because it is extremely sweet. It is extremely auspicious. Why is it auspicious? Because it is selected by the rishis. The rishis have selected these names, and it is compiled by Veda Vyasa. Vyasa is none other than Vishnu Amsam. It is uttered by Bhishmacharya. It is uttered in the presence of Lord Krishna. And it is even declared that it would get us rid of all diseases. Because Kanchi Paramacharya, it seems, he was having a high fever of 104 degree Fahrenheit. And he could not even get up or open his eyes. But so his disciples said, let us bring doctor. He said, nothing doing. Bring 100 Vaishnavas or 100 devotees, ask them to recite Vishnu Sahasranamam. They recited 3 times Vishnu Sahasranamam. His fever was not there after reciting 3 times Vishnu Sahasranamam. Vishnu Sahasranamam is the panacea for all diseases. It completely gets us rid of even the samsaric disease, karmic disease. So Vishnu Sahasranamam is so powerful, so auspicious, and there is no way, even those thousands of years ago, even during the child labor ward, people constantly would recite Vishnu Sahasranamam to reduce the pain of the women delivering babies. Because those days there were no other modern equipment to reduce the pain. So they used to recite Vishnu Sahasranamam. So Vishnu Sahasranamam is extremely auspicious. Even our Kalai's mother, who was our first student, she recites every day Vishnu Sahasranamam, and she herself says that it gives her mental solace, the peace and calmness. You would not even imagine how much it gives you the benefit. So please do not stop with this. continue to recite Vishnu Sahasranamam, and we will have more lessons. We will start new series of lessons, Vishnu Sahasranamam, soon. Kalai will announce, we will announce in the group. So thank you so much for bearing with me for so many years. This is the 5th batch we have Vishnu Sahasranamam. So God bless you all. Namo Narayana.